Welcome to Take Charge with Dr. Chichi, where nurses take control, break barriers, and build a future of financial freedom and career success. Whether you're burned out, ready to level up, or looking for the blueprint to thrive, you're in the right place. It's time to lead, grow, and win because your future starts now. Here's your host, Dr. Chichi.
Welcome back to Take Charge with Dr. Chichi. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. This is Dr. Chichi. I'm so glad you're here. This is the place where we talk about burnout, resilience, financial freedom, and how you can truly take care of your life, your future. Now, let's be honest. Burnout isn't just a word we hear in person. It's something many of us in healthcare have lived through personally or watched colleagues struggle with. It drains. It's very draining. It's discouraging. And for some, it's almost feels like an unavoidable part of a job. But here's the truth. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. In today's episode, we're going to hear real stories from healthcare professionals who have faced burnout head on. You know, their voices from frontline nurses, doctors, and leaders sharing not only their pain, but also how they turned the corner and took charge again. So get comfortable because this episode is about hope, it's about healing and practical strategies that you can start applying today. Before we go into their stories, I want to pause and ask you, what does burnout look like in your own life? For some, it shows up as a constant exhaustion. For others, it's that emotional numbness. You're there, but you're not really present. Sometimes it's financial stress that keeps you in a job where you no longer love. And for many healthcare workers, it's a mix of all these things. I've been there too. I know what it's like to push through shift when your body is aching, to feel like you can't stop because um people are depending on you. But I also know, you know, what it feels like to make a decision to say enough. I need to take charge of my peace, my health, and my future. And that's why these stories matter. They remind us that we are not alone, and they give us examples of how to rise again. You know, I had the opportunity of attending a conference in Maryland this past weekend, and I had the opportunity to talk with several healthcare professionals who opened up about their burnout experiences. So in the next few minutes, um, you will hear them share what burnout looked like in their lives, and most importantly, how they overcame it and found strength again. So let's listen. Hello, how you doing?
Good.
Oh, what's your name?
My name is Elizabeth Owona.
Elizabeth. Well, you work in the health field, right?
I do.
Have you ever felt burnt out?
Mm, yeah, a few times.
Yeah. So what does burnout mean to you?
It just means keep working and working, and then you get tired sometimes, and you just need a break.
You just need a break. And so what does
Or you
taking charge?
get overwhelmed
You
with
get
what
overwhelmed.
you're doing.
I think that's what I'm looking for, getting
You get
overwhelmed.
overwhelmed. It's not that you're tired of what you're doing, but you just get overwhelmed with
I think your body tells you I need to take a break.
sometimes.
Yeah. So what for in that when you talk about being overwhelmed and your body wants you to take a break, right? That means you want to take charge, right?
Yes.
So what does take charge mean to you?
To take care of me.
Take care of me.
Take a break and take care of me.
Take a break. And I like that. I like that. I have another sister here. Hey.
Hello.
Hey, what's your name?
My name is Lee Johnson.
Wow. You work in the health field too?
I sure do.
All right, you work as a nurse.
I do.
Oh my goodness. Whenever I talk to nurses about burnout, they're like, oh my God, how do you know that? I feel the same way too. So tell me, have you ever experienced burnout before?
So many times.
So many times. So what did you do?
Well, I take a step back and I try to concentrate on me.
You?
I concentrate more on my mental and my physical well-being. And that's when I tell myself it's time to take a break.
Take a break.
Yeah.
In other words, if I say you want to take charge.
If that means I want to take care of me, I want to concentrate on me, I want to put me first.
There you go.
Because the truth is, as a healthcare worker, if I do not take care of my own mental and physical well-being, I'll be in no position to take care of my patients.
Yeah. So what does take charge mean to you?
Take charge means to do me.
Do me. I like that.
To concentrate on me. To
That's
focus
right.
on me.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for answering that. Well, I hope to talk to you some more later, okay?
Sure.
Thank you. Hello, how are you? So good to see you. I understand you work in the health field, right?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit about you?
I would consider myself a physician scientist. I'm doing some work currently managing different research projects, and so that's what I do. I'm also trying to do my PhD, so the reason why I took a break from.
That's good.
Yeah.
Amazing. So, have you ever felt burnt out?
Yes, I have.
You have.
Yes.
So, what does burnout mean to you?
I think it's when you struggle to get to work, when you dread going to work because you feel, there's so much that you have to do. You've seen so many patients, so many decisions that you have to make, and explicitly going through those analytical aspects of that relation patients and wondering, should I answer this test? Should I not answer this test? What medication works on my patient? Or they have this condition, so this medication is functioning favorably because they're on this specific drug. So that's the analytical aspect of it. And even when you go home, you still can start thinking about the patient. And you tell them, please, update me on your results, update me on how your blood sugars are, and by the time you go to bed, you don't have sleep, and you still have to wake up early to get to work. So popularity was
Burnt out.
yeah.
So let me ask you, you've experienced burnout.
Yeah.
Have you ever taken charge?
Yes, I have.
So what does take charge mean to you?
I resigned.
Resigned?
Yes, I resigned from my job to just rest and figure out where I'm going to be. I was really burnt out, fatigued, and just struggling with me. And I didn't want to be prescribing something to my patients and just taking it into patients. And that's make a tough choice. Definitely wasn't easy, but just telling them that it's that I need to take care of myself so that I can be able to take care of you well. And yeah, so that's one of the choices I gave to take charge of my life.
You have really taken charge.
Yeah.
And we're here for Power Girl Conference.
Yes.
And to me, what that means that we're taking charge.
Yes.
I am so happy to talk to you. I really appreciate you, okay? Thank you. Thank you so much. Wow. Did you feel the weight of these stories? I mean, this is just a little bit of what they shared with me. I couldn't get the whole story. I'll still have the opportunity of inviting them individually to the show so they can share their full story. So here's what stood out to me is resilience is possible. Even when burnout feels overwhelming, there's always a way forward. Right? So every person would just have found a way to rise. They did. So community matters. None of them did it alone. Whether it was family, faith, colleagues, or mentors, having support makes all the difference. I had a deeper conversation with some of them. Like I said, I'll make sure I bring them to the show so you can hear their full story. Also, financial obligation can trap us in burnout. Some healthcare professionals stay in toxic environment because bills have to be paid. And that's real. But the moment they start planning financially and setting boundaries, things begin to change. For me, that last point hits hard. It hits really hard. As a financial professional, I know that money, stress often keeps us tied up or tied to that job, an environment that are burning us out. But with clarity, planning, and courage, you can, really break that cycle. We can. We can really break that cycle. So let's get practical. So what can you do if you're experiencing burnout right now? So there are 3 steps you can start today, and you can start it today. So check your burnout. We have a Take Charge burnout barometer. And what you need to ask yourself is, honestly ask yourself, am I drained? Am I drifting? Am I losing sight of who I am? Naming where you are is the first step. And then the second step is set one boundary this week. Maybe it's leaving on time. Maybe it's saying no to an extra shift. Or maybe it's putting your phone, put it away for 1 hour at home. A small boundary can create a very big shift. So plan for freedom. That's number 3. Plan for freedom. So don't let financial stress keep you stuck. Start by looking at your budget, savings, and long-term goals. It's time to take charge, people, because burnout is real. So even small financial changes can give you the freedom to walk away from toxic environments when the time is right. Remember, you don't have to do it all at once. What happens? Change begins with one intentional step. Just one intentional step. So as we wrap up today, I want you to take a moment and just think, which part of today's story spoke to me most? Which part of the story spoke to you most? And then you ask yourself, what's one thing I will do this week to take charge of my well-being? Burnout is real. It's real. But recovery is possible. Recovery is possible, people. You don't have to stay stuck. Like the professionals you heard from today, you too can rise stronger, wiser, and more empowered. I was really impressed when Dr. Florence said she quit. She was burnt out. She was really burnt out, and she had to resign from her job. She said everybody thought she was crazy, but she had to take charge of her life. And that's what she did. And she's doing well. And she said it's amazing how God sustained her. We didn't have that part of it on the video, but she said that she took charge and she's good. So thank you so much for joining me on Take Charge with Dr. Chichi today. So I just want to make you to go subscribe. Be sure to subscribe to the show. Share this episode with someone that needs encouragement, and also take the conversation, keep this conversation going with me on social media, or Take Charge with Dr. Chichi community. And always remember, no nurse, no healthcare professional, no person should ever feel left behind. You listen to D.D. Johnson, you listen to Elizabeth Ogbonna, you listen to Dr. Florin share what burnout means to them and how to take charge, or how they took charge. Until next time, keep shining, keep growing, and keep taking charge. Bye.
Take Charge with Dr. Chichi is a brand of Sparkling Star Development Strategies LLC. The information provided is for educational purposes only and does not constitute financial, legal, or medical advice. Financial services are offered independently by Dr. Chichi in accordance with applicable licensing and regulatory standards. Thank you for watching.